You definitely do. Anybody who work with Philly, they go hard, like.
I mean, it's just that again, it's the mindset. We all have it, whether we all have different walks of life, but at the end of the day, we're all serious about whatever it is that we're doing. And sometimes I have to remind the people because we all fall off, but then they do it. I mean, I remember having plenty of conversations with most of the people that's there, and they feel like I can't do it. I was like, you a single mom? It's like, yeah. I was like, you can do it. I was like, you got a full-time job? They're like, yeah. I was like, you can do it. I was like, you take care of so and so, yeah, you can do it. So tap into that spirit. Tap into the person who had to become a single mom, but not by choice. Tap into the person that had to become a successful nurse, while taking care of somebody. I know by doing that sets a standard, in the city and around the city, because it's a collective.
Yeah.
It's not, when you think of the vault, you don't say Philly Weeden. You just say the vault.
Yeah.
It's just the vault, and that's the blessing that I love about it, because it's not about one person at the vault. It's about all of us. We have our own thing. We have our own brands. We have our own recognition. We have our own accolades, and we all just do it together under the same roof. So by us being the Severance, it's a much bigger location. It's a much larger responsibility, but it's worth it because everybody there has proven that I want to be bigger.
Yeah.
I want to do more. So the only way we can do more is by having a bigger space, so that you can grow. Because we can only get as large as our environment.
Yeah.
So at the play, I put up the first play at CSU and it sold out. And I was like, shoot, I'm gonna do another play, and then another play. I ended up doing 5 plays that year. And they was like, man, who do that? I was like, I don't know. Like, what's wrong? They're like, no, that's too much. You supposed to do at least 1 or 2 a year. I was like, man, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
So one day, after all that, I called the Playhouse again, talked to the same guy, and he
was actually in.
Oh, definitely. And he was like, Mr. Weeden. I was like, you know your name now? I'm Mr. Tiny. Right down, Mr. Weeden. So when I finally met with him face to face, the whole time in my mind, I kept saying, you the person that told me no. You the person that told me no. But now you sitting here like, okay, so what date you want? When
Right, well,
After a long day, I need a break to just take care of me. And I love how Febrez's Soothe and Restore sets the mood perfectly with relaxing notes of warm whipped sugar and shea butter. And now I'm ready to relax and unwind.
But, and I told her, I said, the better you look, the more money you make. And that was all I needed to say. Because that's the truth. In the fitness industry, the better you look. Because, again, as a potential client, you're taking away the guesswork if you look good. Because if you look good, I don't have to worry about you, can she get me in shape? Lord, look at her. Well, look what she got. But, for a trainer who's not in shape, you question their credibility because it's like, I ain't got nothing to go off of. Right.
I think some people had the assumption that you start out already know what you want to do versus, as you progress in life, it comes to you.
You actually have a twin, and what I love about your marketing is nobody ever says Philly the twin. Like, you have maintained your individuality throughout your career. And how do you do that? Because so many people alter themselves and kind of force that opportunity to stand out when you naturally have that ability, where people don't just, like, we know you have a brother, we know you and friends, we even see it on some of your marketing, but for the most part, you are good at just being you by yourself. How do you do that?
That if you don't have the confidence to do it, create the confidence to say it.
This man's dropping gems.
And the reason why I say that is because, again, being an entrepreneur, you have to at some point have the confidence to believe in what you do, and what you sell and what you offer. Because if you don't, the people are going to pick up on that and they're not going to support it. If you can't talk about your own brand, your own service, then don't expect somebody else to go to do that. I mean, I believe the people around me go as hard as they go because they see that. They see that going hard is what we do. So I can do it too. That's a true thing. That's a true thing. You don't want to be the smartest one in the room. So don't be intimidated by putting yourself in a situation to where you feel dumb.